Hi, Samuel Jordan Fitness here, and welcome today to your 15-minute upper body and core workout. If you haven't warmed up yet, then click the link in the top right-hand corner. For every exercise today, we're going to have a beginner and an advanced modification. So you can follow one side or do a mixture of both, depending on how you feel today. Our first exercise is going to be push-ups. If you're doing the beginner modification, we'll do them on our knees, and the advanced will be on our toes. Keep your elbows tight into the body. Let's do this together today. You've got this. Let's go. Awesome job. In a few seconds, when you hear the final beat, take a rest. So next up, our beginner modification here is going to be a plank hold. Be sure to keep your core really engaged and imagine that there's a string pulling on your belly button towards the ceiling. Our advanced modification is commandos, so moving between a low plank and a high plank position. Great work. In a few seconds, take a rest. So next up, our beginner modification is going to be beginner bicycle crunches. This is where we crunch up and touch the opposite elbow to opposite knee. Our advanced modification, you keep your legs off of the floor the whole time. Be sure to get a good twist in the torso on both exercises. Make sure that you're doing this exercise really slow and with control, and keep your core engaged for the duration. Awesome job. In a few seconds, take a rest. So next up, we're going to do some arm pulses. For the beginner modification here, you can either be standing or on your knees, but you're going to be pulsing your arms up and down and keeping your arms straight. Advanced modification here is pulsing the arms whilst you're in a boat pose. Keep your legs off the floor and your back straight. In a few seconds, when you hear the beat, take a rest. So next up, we're doing bird dog. This is where you're in a tabletop position and then you raise opposite arm and opposite leg out straight. The advanced modification here, we're going to be on our toes instead of our knees. In a few seconds, let's take a rest. So next up, we've got side plank. For the beginner modification, we're going to do a side plank hold. So keep your core engaged and try and stay up on your right elbow. For the advanced modification, we're going to bring the left arm and thread it in the gap beneath the body. Really tough core exercise, you've got this. Try and stay up there, really hardcore exercise this. In a few seconds, let's take a rest. So next up, we've got the same on the other side. So side plank on your left elbow. Again, the advanced modification here, you'll be bringing your right arm and threading it in the gap beneath the body. Try and stay up in this side plank. It's gonna burn. You've got this. Few more seconds, stay up there, and then let's take a rest. So next up, we're going back to those push-ups again. Our beginner modification here will be on the knees, and the advanced modification, we're going to go for Spider-Man push-ups. This is where you alternate, bringing one of your knees up towards the wrists. Really tough exercise, you've got this. Awesome job. In a few seconds, let's take a rest. So next up, we're going for a reverse plank. For the beginner modification, we're going to be on our elbows. Keep your core engaged and try and stay up off the floor. Advanced modification here, we're going to be on our hands instead of our elbows, and we're going to alternate raising each leg. If you're going for the advanced modification here and you feel a strain on your wrists, then do these on your elbows. Great job. Let's take a rest in a few seconds. So next up, we're going for swimmers. So the beginner modification here, we're laying on our front and then we alternate raising opposite arm and opposite leg. Advanced modification here, we're doing a Superman hold, so legs and arms stay off the ground for the whole duration. Awesome job. Let's take a rest in a few seconds. Next up, our beginner modification is a plank hold. Again, make sure to keep your core engaged. Our advanced modification here is going to be plank up. So you're in a plank position and then you're going to push the body off the ground. It's going to be a real burn on the triceps. It's a hard exercise. You've got this. Well done, really tough exercise. In a few seconds, take a rest. So next up, our beginner modification here will be a side plank on the right elbow. Our advanced modification, you're going to be in a side plank and then you're going to do knee tucks. So keep your core engaged and then alternate, bringing each knee up towards your chest. Your core should be on fire right now. I know mine was. A few more seconds and when you hear the beep, take a rest. So now we'll be doing the same on the opposite side. Beginner modification is a side plank on your left elbow, and advanced modification, we're going to be doing those knee tucks. Again, keep your core engaged for both exercises. Keep holding, it's really tough. Your core will be on fire. In a few seconds, you can take a rest. Okay, so last push-ups of this workout, I promise. Beginner modification on your knees, or if you really want to go for it, then try and do some on your toes. Advanced modification, we'll be doing diamond push-ups. So hands are close together, forming a diamond shape. Great job. In a few seconds, let's take a rest. Last exercise of this workout. Awesome job. Let's do one more and then we're done. Your beginner modification here is high plank step-ins. So high plank position and step the feet up towards the hands. Mountain climbers, we're going to be in a high plank position and we're going to kick the knees up towards the chest. Last exercise, let's smash these last ones out. You got this. Keep going, A few more seconds, and when you hear the beep, you are done with this workout. Awesome job. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Click the link in the top right-hand corner for a cool down and stretch routine. Thanks for joining me again. If you did enjoy this, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification button. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next workout.